Knowing your preferred communication style and being able to adapt to other communication styles can help you give meaning to those words coming out of your mouth. Again, in Tigers, you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Let's welcome Larin Guenther.
Have you ever traveled to a foreign country and find yourself having a difficult time trying to communicate what you needed or what you wanted? Maybe you've been in a room that's so loud and there's so many things going on that you find it really hard to get yourself heard, or maybe to hear the other person that you're talking to. Or maybe you're like me, and this is a little embarrassing, but I really struggle understanding accents sometimes. I don't know if you've ever watched the movie Snatch. I have 4 or 5 times, and I still have no clue what it's about. But what if you're having a difficult time communicating with somebody, but none of those previous reasons are the culprit? This may actually have to do with your preferred communication style. I recently discovered what my preferred communication style is, and it's actually given me 3 great techniques that I can use to help improve my communications. I'll bring you to the first technique. I've known you for quite some time, most of you, not yourself, but any day's a good day, right, to get to know somebody. So I think I've had some conversations with most of you offside, some casual conversations. How did you feel about those conversations? How did you find me in those conversations? Maybe I was spontaneous, engaging. Did you feel like you were being heard when you talked to me? Apparently, my style of communication is that of the instigator, which means that I communicate easily and fluently with others, but that on occasion others may find that I'm not giving them enough time to speak. This is so very true of me, and I've noticed this in myself very many times. The thing is, when I'm having a conversation with somebody, I just tend to get so excited that I want to participate in every aspect of that conversation. I want to make sure you know I agree with you. I want to make sure that you know that I understand the story that you're talking about, and then I'm going to tell my own story that I'm going to, blah 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 blah. So I'm talking all the time. My first technique is realizing my instigator communication style and understanding that maybe I need to take a step back every once in a while and let others speak as well to ensure that they know that I'm listening. So if you've ever felt that way in a conversation with me, I apologize. I want you to know that I was listening. I was just really excited. Second thing that I've learned about my communication style, as I was learning about my communication style, I should say, is that there are 4 total main styles of communication. The instigator, which I spoke of. Then there is the supportive communicator, second style. Supportive communicators can be seen as cooperative, patient, maybe sympathetic. There's the direct communicator, the third style, which can be seen more results-oriented, focused, and competitive. Now, apparently, I have about a tablespoon of each of those in the heaping cup of my instigator style, so I do understand those 2 types of styles quite well. The fourth style, however, the analytical communicator, is something that I don't understand at all. I have 0 of this in my preferred communication style. And the analytical communicator is disciplined, forward-thinking, and precise. Now, if Richard was here and you were here last week for Richard's talk, I'm all system 1 and no system 2 in my communications. But understanding these other communication styles can really help me communicate with other people because other people have those communication styles. So when I get to know somebody and when I'm in a conversation with them, and depending on the situation, I can better understand how they prefer to communicate and try to maybe ease off on the instigator as well. Now, the third technique brings all those things together. Knowing my style of instigator, knowing the 3 other styles of direct, supportive, and analytical allows me to maybe modify or adapt my communications given the situation or the person that I'm communicating with. I'll take my professional life, for example. I'm really more so of a casual person. You will never see me wearing a pencil skirt or a suit. Even though I do talk to CEOs and higher class people, all the time. But the thing is, I prefer that casual style. That may not be so appropriate when you're doing big business deals. So I need to be able to modify and adapt my preferred communication style of instigator to better meet the situation. And that's the third technique. Now, this was a big journey for me, finding out my preferred communication style. I wasn't all that surprised by it, but I was really interested to find out the different styles of communication. And I encourage all you to find out your style as well, because you never know, the next time that you're yelling in a crisp rock fashion, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Anyone get that reference? Braden, I hope you do, because you're evaluating me. Then maybe you can take a step back, think about what your communication style is, and use one of my 3 techniques to help you out as well. Thank you.